What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are showcasing one of the most beloved Pokemon of all time. Today, we got ourselves Umbreon for the rank ladder in Pokemon Champions. Now, when it comes to Umbreon, this Pokemon is always relatively solid within competitive play, but when it comes to Pokemon Champions, it is barely used, and to be honest, I don't know why. I love Umbreon. I think it's a great Pokemon, and we're pairing it up today with Perish Song Mega Gengar and getting after it. As you guys can tell just by a quick glance at today's team, this team is all about Perish Song. It's all about slow play, and it's all about getting off that Perish Song and winning the game that way. So Umbreon going to be a huge factor in today's video. But Umbreon over here with the Inner Focus as ability so it can't be faked out. It's got that Roselli Berry so it can soak up a Fairy Shot. On top of that, it's got Foul Play to do big time damage to physical attackers, Moonlight for HP recovery, Yawn to put opposing Pokemon to sleep, and last but not least, we have Reflect for that beautiful little screen for defense. Gengar, on the other hand, is going to be our Mega Pokemon with Perish Song, like I already mentioned, and obviously Shadow Ball, Disable, Protect. Just a very solid moveset where you can do damage, disable moves, protect to waste out turns, and most importantly, use Perish Song and just trap your opponents. Altaria on today's team, another off-meta Pokemon just like Umbreon. Altaria gonna kind of work like Gengar over here, but instead of Shadow tagging Pokemon, it's actually controlling the weather with Cloud9. It's got Perish Song just like Gengar, it's got Will-O-Wisp for burns, Roost, Protect with that Haban Berry. Final three Pokemon, Blastoise, Mimikyu, and Sinistcha. Blastoise here for Fake Outs, Yawns, and Protects. Sinistcha over here for HP recoveries and Rage Powders. And Mimikyu is unlike any other Pokemon. All the other Pokemon are here for slow play, protecting, yawning, putting Pokemon to sleep, all that good stuff. Mimikyu is here for big time damage. He is our one big time attacker with Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, and Shadow Sneak, alongside with that spell tag for that 20% ghost type increase. Here are the stats for today's team. Obviously, everybody is bulked up on HP and defense stats. A few Pokemon have some speed. Most of them, again, are all HP and defense. Mimikyu, on the other hand, HP and attack. He's our only attacker. But yeah, it's a slow play Perish Trap team. Hopefully I get to showcase it to its fullest potential and use Umbreon to its fullest potential. As you guys can see, it's maxed out on HP, pretty much maxed out on defense, and then it has a little bit of special defense, and those stats are insane. Like 202 HP with 176 defense and 154. This thing is absolutely bulky. It is absurdly bulky. So yeah, we're going to be trying to use it as much as we possibly can. But if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and if you guys want to support me a tiny bit extra, consider becoming a member. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about today's teams, you guys can hit me up in the comment section down below, or you guys can head down to the description where all the stats, the Pokepaste, the team creator, and the rental code will be included. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Umbreon on the rank ladder. Match number 1 for today's video, coming at you guys, going up against like a half Trickermish kind of team here, right? They have Torkoal, they have Basculegion, which is not a Trick Room Pokemon, but they have Torkoal, Frigoraph, and like Blastoise, which kind of screams Trick Room to me. How do I want to play this one? I could maybe just go like Mimikyu, and I could also go like Gengar here. Kind of just pose that threat of Perish Song while I set up Mimikyu with Swords Dance. That could be pretty good. They do have Scrappy Kangaskhan here, which is a little bit of an issue, but I'm going to go into both of these two, and I'm going to say screw it, give me Umbreon, because Foul Play is kind of gnarly here. And last but not least, do we just go Sinistcha, or do we go a little bit of Blastoise action? I think we just go Sinistcha here. 2 water types, let's run it. Let's look to grab ourselves a win here in match number 1. Honestly, this team right here, very gimmicky, and it's going to be tough for us to actually grab wins, but I'm going to try my hardest here. I'm definitely going to try my hardest just to see if we can pull off some wins with Umbreon today, because it is such an off-meta Pokemon. But they end up going Blastoise for Frigoraph, just that typical lead here. We have 2 Pokemon that can't be faked out, which is pretty good for me. I think just going into Swords Dance and Perish Song and just posing that pressure here is probably my best bet, right? I mean, he could go for Psychic here. He could realistically go for Psychic. But if he goes for Psychic, that's fine. That's fine. I think we should be able to actually soak up a Psychic here. I'm kind of hoping he just protects Blastoids and he tries to pop Trick Room. That would be okay. Honestly, this team's gonna be tough to win with. I'm not gonna lie. Just so much going on here. But he's gonna Mega Evolve Blastoise here. Go ahead, protect Blastoise. Protect him. Protect that turtle. Just so I can rip off this Swords Dance. Let's see. What you got here? Perish Song's flying. So Perish Song is on the field. Blastoise staying in here, no problem. They double into Gengar, that could be a problem. Shell Smashing. Hold up. So you're definitely not going for Trick Room. You're definitely using Psychic here. Unless maybe you are. I don't know. We get off Swords Dance. Now I'm boosted. You're boosted. Time for us to have a time. And he's going to go for Psychic, which we should soak. I do soak. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Right now, Blastoise is the fastest. I'm kind of curious. Oh, I can't go for Shadow Sneak, which kind of sucks. But everybody's Perish count is just falling down. Maybe I should just attack there. Could go for Drain Punch. I could just go for Shadow Claw, which I probably would go for. And maybe just disabling Psychic here. You could go for Water Spout. You could go for Water Spout. Let's just protect here. Let's just protect here. Let's see what he wants to do. Just for Helping Hand. So he's going for Helping Hand Water Spout. That's fine. We can disable. Actually, we don't outspeed it, which kind of sucks. I was going to say we could go for Disable here. I'm curious to see how much damage Shadow Claw can do. Because here comes Water Spout. Maybe just swapping my Gengar for later might just be my play. Mimikyu's going to Disguise Bop this, which is great news. Let's see how much damage this does. Shadow Claw fine, +2 into Mega Blastoise. Oh my, Mimikyu! Oh my lord! I love you. I'm in love with you. I'm really in love with you. Maybe swapping something for Mimikyu might just be my play. He definitely wants to go for Psychic. Oh my lord, Mimikyu! Like, bro, just slapped up. He just slapped up. I mean, maybe keeping Mimikyu in for another turn here is probably my play. This is scrappy, probably Kangaskhan, so we could fake out. I would love to be able to get off a Drain Punch here into this slot. That would be beautiful. And do I go for another Parasong just so I can force Kangaskhan off the field? Or I could just swap Gengar, save it for later. I'm going to Sinisha? No, I think I saved my Sinisha. Because Rage Powder could come up clutch, so we could just go right now around here. Let's go right now Umbreon, because I feel like a Psychic would potentially have to fly here. I'm going to say screw the Parasong. I'm going to force them to swap too. Umbreon's popping out here. Let's do it. So Umbreon on the field. Drain Punch is flying here. Mimikyu is just having a field day right now. So Mimikyu big time damage. I'm back up to full HP. And he's just going to go for Ice Punch here, which is fine. I soak really well. No Freezy Pops. Thank you. And Psychic into the Umbreon slot. That's huge. That's huge. So Farigiraf's forced to swap here. So is my Mimikyu. I could keep Mimikyu on the field here. And I could just set up Reflect if I really want to. And they're just going to forfeit. Awesome. Match number 1 actually going pretty easy for us. Umbreon Gengar getting after it. Mimikyu being a dog with Swords Dance. We're 1-0. Alright guys, pretty hot start for us. Gengar getting after it. Mimikyu, Swords Dancing. Umbreon getting out there. Once they use Psychic and Umbreon, they're like, nah, I'm out of here. But yeah, that was a pretty solid matchup for us. We did really well. I feel like that Mimikyu Gengar lead was pretty solid considering they targeted down our Gengar. And then Mimikyu was able to set up Swords Dance, which is really nice. And then being able to one-tap Blastoise with Shadow Claw, oh my lord. That Shadow Claw does damage. We're maxed out on attack EVs. We're not EVs, stat points. And then you have the +2 for Swords Dance. And then you have the stab bonus, and then you have the spell tag 20%. It really works well. But we're going up against a team that I have seen before. No guard. What is that? No guard Snorlax or no guard Mega Halucha. How do I want to play this? He's just going to go no guard here, and he's just going to rip one-hit KO moves into me. Altaria might just have to be my play for Parasong because they would have to use Smackdown first. And going into 1 and 2 here is probably my best bet. Is it? Or do I go into like a fake out user first? Huh. How do I want to play this one? Because he is going to go for no guard right off the rip and just attack like Gengar or something. What do I do here? What could I possibly do here? I don't really know. Fake out going to Gengar? Yeah, and then we have to go into an air Pokemon. And probably into you, right? This is going to be tough for me. This is going to be, I'm going to be brutally honest here. This is going to be very tough for me. I don't really see a way out of this. Because I have to waste out turns. And wasting out turns up against a one-hit KO Pokemon, pretty brutal for us. They do go Hawlucha, Snorlax. They are going to Mega Evolve. They're going to go for Entrainment. And they're going to go for Fisher. So who do I fake out first? I feel like we fake out. I feel like we take the risk here. And we just fake out Hawlucha here, right? Because he's going to go for that either way, right? Oh, and then I can disable it. Hold up. Yeah. We're cool with this. Actually, maybe faking out. No. We want Snorlax to use Fisher. We want Snorlax to use Fisher. And we need him to miss. As long as that the 30 accuracy Fisher doesn't land, we should be fine here because I can just disable the move. I can just disable it. So as long as it doesn't land, we pretty much are just in a beautiful position to Parasong this away, right? Yeah, I do like this. I could have maybe protected Gengar first, but I kind of like this a bit better here. He protects Trunks. Okay, so we can't disable unless we go for it. We gotta protect next turn. Let's see what Uchi's kind of going for. I'm not too sure. But yeah, protect Gengar easily with play. Parasong popping. And maybe try flip turn it out of here. You could read that and just go for a one-hit KO move, but I'd rather just swap my Blastoids here. Into Sinistcha. I mean, flip turn's not bad, because I am going to outspeed. I'm going to outspeed Snorlax, so I'm just going to go for a flip turn here. Is there really a point of going for a flip turn? Yeah, because then Blastoids could take the damage of whatever Hawlucha is using if he wants to attack me. So I do want to go for Protect, and I really want to bait out the Fisher. Like, I need him to go for Fisher so I can disable it, because I can't disable a move until he uses it. So there's that. There's the Entrainment. There's the Entrainment. So I have my Protect up with Gengar. He could be going after Blastoids, which would be fine for me. And I'm flip turning on out of here. So I have my Protect up with Gengar. Who would I rather lose here? Actually, I could just go Altaria. It's a ground move. Yes, I can. I can do that. Altaria, baby. And he's going to go for Fisher. Correct? Correct? I got Protect and I got Flying type. And he went into Gengar. So now guess what I can do? Now I can disable it. Come on, baby. We here. Now we can disable that move. Altaria, on the other hand. What do you want to do here? I feel like we burn you. Yeah, because there's 2 turns left in Parasong. So we're going to burn you. And we're just going to disable that because you are not allowed to use that move here. We're just going to disable that. Yeah, knock that off. No more Fishers. No more Fishers allowed. Get it on out of here. Close combat's going to fly here. Altaria soaks that, no problem. Easy soaks from the dog. Lucha's defense going to drop. Snorlax probably going to go for a Fisher. Will-O-Wisp lands into a physical attacker. That's big time. And, I mean, if he goes for Fisher here, we could just protect next turn. Maybe hard swap, maybe Roost. We're going to have to hard swap Gengar next turn. But yeah, Fisher's disabled. Lovely. Bye-bye, Snorlax. Bye-bye, Hawlucha. Time to swap Gengar just so we don't lose that. And we can just get ready to set up another Parasong. So going into, maybe Blastoise here. Probably my play. Even though they might double down to Gengar. I am still just going to go for a Roost here. So Roost for HP recovery. Let's swap you, and we will go right into Blastoids. Because if I can have Blastoids and Altaria out first next turn, I can literally just set up another Parasong with Fake Out and just win this game. Oh my lord, this team's killing it. This team's going nuclear right now. This team's low-key going nuclear. I love it. When using this team, I was just like, cool, Umbreon's on it, but this team's kind of cheeks. But I'm using it, and it's working out well. Brave Bird's going to fly here. That's easy soaks because you are burned. And I'm going to Roost and go back to pretty much full HP. Of course, you crit there, but still, I'm so bulky with this build. It's insane. But I Roost up here. I don't got to worry about Fisher. Don't got to worry about none of that. I'm back up to pretty much full HP. And he goes into a Body Press, which is easy soaks. Now everybody wave bye-bye to Snorlax. Everybody wave bye-bye to Hawlucha. Parasong is dropping out here. Bye-byes. Your no-guard combo is no good here. I was trying to figure it out early game. I was just like, what do I do up against this? Because it was definitely scaring me. But then I figured it out. But then I got him. I baited him into that Fisher. Got him into that. Disabled that. And now we're sitting here ready to win this game. Incineroar's gonna poke out here. I'm really hoping that... Oh, you can't really do too much damage, but I'm really hoping that Blastoise outspeeds. Because if it does, this Parasong is just gonna be an absolute beaut. And we can fake you out. So all you have to do is just get off another Parasong. And just waste out 3 turns with Sinistra in the back end. Plenty of protects, yawns, burns, you name it. This team's just made for it. And there's that fake out. We're outspeeding. Beautiful. Look how tiny my Blastoise is. Tiny boy. Parasong on the field. Again, just forfeit the match. Just forfeit the match. Parasong is such a fun thing to use, but when you're going up against it, you hate it. You just hate your life whenever that happens. So there's that. Machagacha's doing damage. Again, we're just wasting out turns. Of course, it picks up the burn into Altaria. And it gets... Yo, have you guys ever seen that? Have you guys ever seen a double Machagacha burn? That is absurd. That is absurd. Somebody in the comment section down below, let me know that the percentage of that. I know there's a few people who can get down with the percentages, and I'm a huge fan. People tell me stuff like that. I'm a huge nerd when it comes to that stuff. But from here, let's just roost up again. Let's just get back as much HP as we can. Maybe just hard swap into Sinistra, or we could just go into like Gengar here. Sinistra's not bad. Then I could just Rage Powder. I could just Protect. Let's go into our own Sinistra because I'm looking for a sweep here. And honestly, I think one of my challenges for weekly challenges is win a match or win matches without losing Pokemon. So I'm gonna try here. Can't lose Pokemon. Don't need that. So there's that. Roosting. Back up to full HP. And we're just wasting out turns here. Machagacha flying here again. My Sinistra soaks all day. And what are you going for here? Darkest Lair, that's fine. It's easy soaks. We're just wasting out turns, baby. That's all we're doing. Altaria already showed that it outspeeds, so I can just click Roost here again. And honestly, I could just protect Sinistra and just force him into a Flare Blitz here. To be honest. So Roost. Protect. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't canceled yet. This match has been over since we used Disable into Snorlax. That's officially when this match was wraps. Like, once I did that, it was like, game over. Jeans is just owning it. Jeans is just owning it. Roost, baby. Roosting. We're roosting back up to full HP. They're probably so annoyed. I would be too. I feel like such a jerk doing this, but I'm having a good time and I'm making good content. So there's that. I believe he's going to go for Flare Blitz here. No, he goes for Darkest Lair. He sticks into the Altaria slot. Just fine. And I'm chilling with that. Burns here, and Parrish is down to 1. Parrish is down to 1. I think I just keep Sinistra here. I just go for Roost here again. And I just go for, I guess, Rage Powder? No, actually, what am I doing here? Let's just go for Double Protect. Why would I go for Roost here again? Let's just go for Double Protect. Let's just go for it. I know I just protected with Sinistra, but like, what's the harm in it? What's the harm in it? So I keep Altaria. And yeah. This is pretty much Parasong. You just hang out, man. You press Parasong and you just hang out. That's all you do. That's all you do. So Protect there. Sinistra is actually missing his second Protect. Please do not KO my Sinistra. Please do not KO my Sinistra. I need the sweep for my daily challenges. I need more VP. I need as much VP as I can get because I'm always making teams for you guys. But there's that. Yo, another burn. Yo, this Sinistra's on one today. He's on a tear. And he is going to Flare Blitz me. Do not KO me. No! No, no, no. I lost my Sinistra. I should have just swapped into Blastoise. But I was scared of the Machagacha. Of course you get another burn. You little booger. You little booger, Sinistra. Just on an RNG tear. But that's fine. Every Pokemon's going to drop out here. And honestly, yeah, I probably should have swapped Altaria. Because for that reason. I didn't even realize that I was going to die with the Parasong. But it's all good. Everybody else dies. And we get the win, which is the most important thing. The Incineroar's going to drop out here. We're 2-0, and this team is going insane. All I can say is, wow, this team is going insane. Honestly, I want to get Umbreon out there a little bit, and I think going into it, this matchup is pretty good for us. They got 2 fake out users. Inner Focus can go good. I'm kind of with it. I'm definitely kind of with it just to try to set up like Reflect or something like that. So I can go into like Umbreon alongside with Gengar to set up Parasong. Do I think they go into Scizor? That's my only issue. There's like a close combat from Scizor could really be a problem. But I'm going to go into both of these guys, and I'm going to bring in another ghost type here with Sinistra. Actually, I could go Mimikyu. Mimikyu's probably a bit better. So I'm going to go Mimikyu here. And last but not least, do I go Blastoids? Or do I go, like, Altaria? Or even Sinistra? Because, again, we're just trying to, like, waste out turns. Probably Sinistra. Probably Sinistra. I like this. I like this. So Umbreon popping out here for the lead. I feel like if they don't lead Scizor, we're actually in a really solid position. But if they do, we're in a weird position. We're in a tough one. But 2-game win streak. Let's keep it rolling here. Meganium Rotom. I don't mind that. I do not mind that. Umbreon's got that Roselli Berry. So coming out here, maybe just like yawning a Pokemon is probably my best bet. Yawn Rotom or Meganium? Probably Meganium here. Let's do that in the Meganium. Let's Mega Evolve. Let's go straight into Parasol. Yes. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. So if I can get off this Yawn and Parasol, I can just protect Gengar next turn and then have Meganium go to sleep. But there is also that chance that they double down into Gengar here, which I don't like. I do have that Roselli Berry, which is good. Let's see how they want to play this. Parasol out and about. So we get it off. He's going to Volt Switch. That's a good move. That's a good move. It seems like he's going to double down and just pull this off. Holt comes out here. Holt is terrifying. He goes for a Weather Ball. Honestly, can we soak this? Don't soak this. Okay, this is bad news for us. This is really bad news for us. This is really bad. We just lost Gengar. We just lost Gengar just like that. Okay. Is there a chance that we can win this game? I don't even know. Gotta be Mimikyu. Do we go Foul Play and maybe set up a Swords Dance here? He's got to swap Meganium. He's just got to swap Meganium. I could set up Reflect and then go for Swords Dance. It isn't too bad for me. That is going to be my play. I need something in order for us to win this game. And he's going to stay in here with Meganium. Oh my lord, this could be a good turn for us. This could be a good turn for us. Swords Dance flies. Meganium, what you got for us? Because you're going to sleep next turn. Attack my Umbreon, please. Gleam. Okay, so he's going to Gleam up here. One of Roselli Berry. And he's going to go to sleep. Problem here now is if Phantom Force goes after Mimikyu, I'm dead. Which it probably is, so I could hard swap, but at the same time, it's just like, Do I want to? I mean, I might be able to soak. I might be able to soak. And if I can soak, oh my lord, we're in the driver's seat. If I can soak, we're in the driver's seat. If I can soak this, we're in the driver's seat. So I'm just going to Foul Play this slot. And I'm just going to Shadow Claw this slot. I need to soak this Phantom Force. He just withdraws Meganium. So Meganium's guaranteed to sleep when it comes back here. Rotom's going to pop out here. Can I soak this shot? Soak it, Mimikyu. Reflects out there. Oh my lord, let's go. Let's go. We came to play. We came to play. We're back. We're back. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. Shadow Claw flying. Bop. Later, Rotom. We get a crit. We're back. We're back. We're back. We came to play in match number 3. We came to play. Umbreon. Foul Play. Send it. We're back. We're back. We are so back. Meganium is asleep here. I have Reflect up. Umbreon's Parasol drops, so I mean, it's a good time to swap. Can I outspeed anybody? Meganium guaranteed to sleep this turn. Guaranteed. And Sneezy Pop's gonna pop out here. Sneezy's popping out here. So we gotta go into you here. I don't have Protect, but I might as well go for Shadow Sneak and deal as much damage as I possibly can in this slot. Meganium's gonna be a tough customer to get rid of. But I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Ah! Oh my lord. Is there any chance we can win this match? I'll stop in a Sinistra. Give me HP. Hospitality. and Shadow Sneak launch. +2 stabs, spell tag. Holy damage. And he's gonna go for that dire claw. Good call in there and just attack Mimikyu. That's a great call. Meganium's guaranteed to be asleep. Umbreon's sitting here and he is just in some trouble. I could Rage Powder. I used my Roselli Berry already. And yeah, it seems like we're cooked, right? Actually, I mean, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna hope that he doesn't go for close combat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna hope that he doesn't go for close combat in thoughts that maybe we go for Rage Powder, and I make the right call here. So Dire Claw flies here. Meganium's asleep. Hold up. Foul Play, can you KO? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Hold up. And we're popping Trick Room here, which is like the most important thing. We get off Trick Room. We kind of need a burn here with like Matcha Gotcha. Kind of need that. So I'm going to do that. I have Trick Room off, so damage is our best friend right now. Damage is our best friend. So I was going to go for Yawn, but I realized that we outspeed. And I just have to go for damage. So there's that. Give me a burn here. Give me a burn. Give me a burn. Give me a burn. It's most likely going for Dazzling Gleam rather than a Weather Ball. I can't get the burn. He's asleep. So still, that's some good damage. Oh, what a fight, though. What an absolute fight. We're going to lose this matchup. He goes for Weather Ball. Wow. I thought he would go for Dazzling Gleam. Weather Ball flies here. Sinister gets torched, and we put up a heck of a fight in match number 3. That would have been like one of my best comebacks ever. Especially with like this team right here. Reflect's gone. I don't think it matters. We have to go for Yawn here. And just put this thing to sleep. And just really just slow play it. But yeah, I mean, maybe with my Mimikyu, maybe I should have did damage into Meganium instead. But I seen the opportunity to get rid of Scizor, and I thought we had to take that. But Dazzling Gleam's going to fly in. Umbreon out-bulking that, which is gorgeous. Yawn's yawning. Well, we already yawned, but we don't have Protect to kind of do that. I could Moonlight, see how much HP we get back. Might as well. Might as well give it a shot, right? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they missed something. Maybe they misclick. Let's see how much HP Moonlight gets back. Actually, that's a lot of HP, but I don't think we can soak this Gleam. Yeah, not that HP. Still, GG's. Heck of an Umbreon team. I loved it today. 2-1 for today's video. Okay, guys. This team right here is bananas. That's the only word I can use for it. It is insanely like weird yet kind of good. I mean, Parasong is really the only way of KO, and outside of Mimikyu, who did absurd amount of damage after Swords Dance. But this team was so much fun. You had Umbreon, you had Gengar, you had Altaria, 2 Pokemon that pop Parasong. Then you had your fake out user with Blastoise and Sinister for support, Umbreon for support, Mimikyu. Everything about this team screams that it's terrible, but it works. 2-1 for today's video. Umbreon going absolutely nuclear. I love this team so much. Here's one last look at today's team stats. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up in the comment section down below. Stats, team creator, rental code, all that good stuff down in the description below. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, smash that like button for me. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support me a tiny bit extra, consider becoming a member to the channel. But seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spend a positive day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.